Good morning, this is Erik Miles with Seattle Christian Counseling, and today I was thinking about humility. And humility is one of those really challenging issues that people get wrong when you look at humility through the lens of the law or self-righteousness. It's a really popular idea to think, well, to be humble is to be, self-defacing, to think of yourself as super lowly, and that's not it at all. Like, humility is truly thinking about yourself as the Lord thinks about you and sees you, which is pretty high. He loves you. He calls you wonderfully and powerfully made. He talks about having more good thoughts towards you than the sand on all the beaches in the whole world. That's a lot of thoughts. So his mind and his heart are constantly trained on you and desiring good for you. And then when you consider that he has truly, he dwells within us through the Holy Spirit, then we have the ability to be Christ's hands and feet, which is also a huge, huge calling. And it speaks of the goodness that he's placed within us. It's true that all good comes from God. It's very clear that what we are capable of on our own is to steal, kill, murder, anything that the enemy is capable of. And yet, because God is so much more than we are, and he dwells within us, the potential that is within us to do good and to bless is huge. And so focus on that. Focus on being thankful for who God is within us, for God loving who we are and how he created us. And you'll begin to see his image more and more and more. Those self-defacing thoughts, those self-critical thoughts, the critical in the bad way, they're rubbish. That is not God's thoughts towards you. And if you need help with that, seek somebody. Get some wisdom. Seek help from somebody, whether it's a professional counselor, a good friend, a pastor. Let them help you, really help you get clear on what's going on in your mind, to begin to deal with that. A lot of times people will talk to themselves in a way that they would never talk to somebody else in that way. They know it'd be wrong. Or if somebody were talking to them in that way, they'd have a huge issue with it. But those are the words inside. So I hope this helps. We'll talk soon.